What I wish someone explained AI agent to me before I got started. There's so much information out there that someone can easily get confused. A few months ago, I switched from hardware to software and ventured into this AI trends that's actually going on. But I was not mostly driven by the AI agent trends. I was actually driven by an idea that I have. So this idea was actually to build a give you recommendation tools powered by AI. But little did I know I was building an AI agent. So until I hit the wall, I started looking for what is an AI agent. So on this video, I'm going to share with as simple as possible what is an AI agent and how you can leverage it for your business or your day-to-day activities. I'm not an expert, just learning, and you might take some few things from me and can help you along your journey. So on this video, I'm going to talk about the trends, what's an AI agent, what AI agent are not, where can you use AI agent, like application of AI agent, tools to use to build AI agents, and we are going to conclude. So let's start with the trends. I want to put this video of Mark Zuckerberg talking about AI agent.
I think we're going to live in a world where there are going to be hundreds of millions of billions of different AI agents, eventually probably more AI agents than there are people in the world. A lot of what we're focused on is giving every creator and every small business the ability to create AI agents for themselves, making it so that every person on our platforms can create their own AI agents that they want to interact with. And if you think about it, these are just huge spaces, right? So there are hundreds of millions of small businesses in the world. And one of the things I think is really important is basically making it so with a relatively small amount of work, a business can basically, a few taps, stand up an AI agent for themselves that can do customer support, sales, communicate with all their people, all their customers. I think that every business in the future, just like they have an email address and a website and a social media presence today, I think every business is going to have.
Okay guys, this is Mark Zuckerberg talking about AI agents. So this thing is actually a big trend going on. So let's just go in Google Trends and find out what is the trend there, and let's see the data about AI agent. Okay, let's go to Google Trends. Okay, let's type AI agent and see what is the result that we are going to have. So let's keep it worldwide. So the past 12 months, all category and web search. Or you can actually put YouTube search if you want. So it's almost the same graph. So you can actually see that for the past 12 months, we have this growth of AI agent search on Google. And it actually happened that between the month of September to the month of January, this kind of rise up, people going to Google, searching, typing AI agent, AI agent, AI agent. So it's actually a trend going on. You can actually see that there's a big opportunity here. It's not that AI is not just a big tech anymore. People may say that we're talking AI and now they're talking AI agent. What's the difference between AI and AI agent? So lawyers, accountants, small business owners, everyone can leverage this technology. And if you want to start now, you're basically getting in on the ground floor of something that is something that's going to keep growing. So AI is not going anywhere. Okay, it's becoming an essential tool across virtually every industry. For the past 10 to 30 years, people were working on AI, fine-tuning models. So now we can use AI and implement it into our day-to-day life. And let's see what's AI agent. So let me illustrate what's an AI agent using this illustration. Okay, so let's say imagine you have a personal assistant named Alex, and each morning Alex asks you what you need for the day, errands and the reminders and his search. After Alex asks you, then Alex goes off, gather all the details and decide the best way to get everything done. Maybe Alex calls a taxi, order grocery online, schedules your meetings, and even shoots off a few emails on your behalf. And afterwards, Alex checks to see if everything went smoothly. Did the taxi arrive on time? Did you like the grocery selections? If not, Alex learn from your feedback and adjust the strategy for the next time. So that's basically how an AI agent works. He observes what you need, decide the best course of action, act on those decisions, and learn from the outcome so it can do even better in the future. An agent is basically a piece of software that can observe its environment, take some kind of actions, and learn or improve from the outcome of those actions, often without needing direct human intervention. So let's break it down further. So let's say we have this diagram, okay? On the center, you have decision. So the AI agent is structured in the way that you have a decision-making part, an observation part, and action-taking part. Okay, from the observation, the AI agent look at the data from the environment. This could be a user input, sensor data, or text from a conversation. So now on the decision part, based on what they observe, it decide what to do next. And now on the action part, it execute that decision, maybe send an email, process a payment, or just output a recommendation. So in the simple term, it is like having a digital assistant that learns from experience and acts on your behalf. If you have ever used something like an automated chatbot that learns from each interaction, you had a taste of what an AI agent can do. Okay, let's go a little bit more technical now. Let's say we have the user here, and you have an LLM like ChatGPT, and the user send the request that is called a prompt and receive a response from the LLM. Okay, but LLM cannot perform action. If you send this request to an LLM, please ChatGPT book me a flight ticket for London Tuesday 1st January 2025, and ChatGPT cannot do it for you, okay, because it cannot perform action. It can only reply based on its training, based on the knowledge of its training data in the past. Okay, so ChatGPT is not connected to things that can actually help you to book flight tickets. So let's break it down further. So we can actually say that the LLM cannot perform action. So how can we perform actions? Okay, so we can perform action by putting in between the user and the LLM what they call an orchestrator, an agent. Okay, the agent is the one receiving, not that receiving the prompt, but is the one that actually playing the music. Okay, so he received the user input like, please book me a flight ticket for London. You will know that I have to pass this is the user request, so I have to pass it to my reasoning part, because the agent needs something that can help him to understand each information that he receives from the user. It might be sensor data. In the case in sensor data, he needs to know that actually this is the sensor data, and it's this LLM that is going to tell him that this is what the user wants. And based on what the user wants, it's going to now call upon, or it's going to call on his tools. And his tools might be, for this case, a flight data tools, payment tools. Flight data tools might be access a company like Lufthansa or British Airways, API. Maybe API is too much technical for some of you people following the video, but it's kind of access to all the flight data of this company, like what time the plane is leaving, which plane is leaving, and where it's going. So you have access to all that data for the next few days, or maybe for the next weeks. So you have access to that data, and you connect it now to the orchestrator. So the orchestrator now, you know that, okay, oh, the user want to book a flight ticket, so definitely it's something that I can do. So you will maybe ask further information to the user. Maybe if the user didn't provide about the time or maybe the day, we'll ask the user which day. And when the user will reply, we will use the LLM to understand again that this is what the user said. And if you feel that is enough information, you will now go further to his tool and say, oh, please, can you have, I would say, kind of funny, but it will not do like that, but it will actually go to the tools, ask please, can you have a free time between Thursday and this, and when you receive the reply, you will send it back to the reasoning part, because the orchestrator is not able to reply directly to the user, because it needs to format the information, like put it like more polite way. And LLM are those ChatGPT LLM like ChatGPT are trained to be polite, to respond gently, professionally. So when the data we receive is a kind of bunch of data digitally, let me say, it's not you cannot just send those data like that to the user. So you need to go to the LLM again, and LLM process it and send it back to the user. Okay, now this information needs to be stored somewhere in the memory, okay, because maybe later on you will actually need those information for further use. So this is actually what actually the AI agent can do. But actually on this case, the AI agent does not know who is it, because you need to define this agent. The agent is just, you need to know who I am, what am I supposed to do. So this is where we intervene now with what they call a prompt template. A prompt template is just like, say you are an AI travel assistant specialized in flight bookings. So you are able to help users find, compare, book flight tickets based on their criteria. So now the AI agent knows that this is what I'm supposed to do. So whenever you come to this AI agent and ask him that, please, can you help me to order food? To say, I'm not able to do that. Okay. So AI agent are kind of specialized in one area. So the AI agent that can do multiple things are multiple things. Okay. But it's better sometimes to give an AI agent a specialty that you are this, you are always to do this, you are always to not do that. So you can give a boundary to an AI agent. So let's have this illustration of AI agent. So let's say you have a kind of orchestrator. This is our orchestrator, the maestro, as we usually call him. The maestro is having this prompt template. The prompt template is this music note that the maestro knows that this is a music note that, let me say, my agents that are there, like my tools. These are the people playing piano, people playing the guitar, and so on. So these are the people that the orchestrator is managing. So they are just like tools to him. So he knows that I am the maestro, the music that has to be played. Okay, according to his gesture, it's actually kind of managing all these various tools. Okay, so it's just like that AI agents are working. So you have a part that is the orchestrator having the ability, having the capacity to think, to reason, and now having access to tools, and can also have access to memory to store all those information. So let's now define technically an AI agent. So what are AI agents? AI agent is a system, okay? It's a software entity that can perceive its environment, receive input, collect data, make decisions, and take action. This is just simple as is it, okay? So just remember that it's a software entity that can perceive its environment, receive input, collect data, make decisions, and take actions. Another illustration is just like this small kid playing piano. So it's like this is the prompt, okay? So this is a prompt template. So this is the tools, okay? The tool is a piano, and this is the orchestrator, and these are the sensor input. Sensor input might be the eyes, the ear, and this is the reasoning part. So okay, so according to the prompt, he knows that I'm a pianist and I have to play this kind of note, and these are the tools that are available to me. So you cannot come to this AI agent, and I'm not saying that it's actually this kid's an AI agent, but you cannot come to you and say, okay, play me guitar, okay, or play me violin, or play me some kind of instrument that so he will tell you that no, I'm not able to play it because I'm actually trained to use piano. Okay, so this is how actually AI agent actually reply to you sometimes. So whenever it's out of its role, it's out of its boundary, actually tell you politely that no, I'm not able to do that. So what AI agents are not? So AI agents are not LLMs. So LLM stand for large language model, okay, like GPT. So LLM is like GPT-4, ChatGPT are part of puzzles. So they are often used for a language understanding or generation piece. So they use LLM to understand the user query, okay, the user need, okay. So that's LLM is part of AI agent, okay. AI agents are not ChatGPT. Okay? AI agents are not just the same as ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a chat-based interface built as a GPT model. You chat with the GPT. Okay? So ChatGPT is great at generating text, but an AI agent might use GPT model plus additional logic to perform tasks and make decisions. AI agents are not hard to build. They are not just for big tech company, okay? You can build and configure your own personal AI agent most of the time without knowing coding. There are various platforms that you are going to see that can actually help you to make your own AI agent. Now, let's talk about what AI agent can do, okay? So here's the fun part. So we are going to talk about applications. For your personal life, you can automate your schedule, filter your emails, give you personalized, give ideas. Yes, that was my experience. Professional and small business. For those people, you can respond to customer inquiries. Like sometimes you may have like 1,000 people who have to send you emails per day or inquiries like maybe if you are using WhatsApp, for example, or maybe if you have a Shopify store and you receive multiple orders. So though those platforms can automate them easily, but sometimes you have like people send you a message and you have to reply them. So AI agent can help you to actually handle all those information. So it can help you to handle all basic data entry, generate invoice automatically, or create targeted marketing campaigns like lead generations. So for larger enterprise, it actually helps you to integrate into complex systems to manage supply chain, perform predictive maintenance, and handle thousands of interactions a day. So for students, for example, you can have a AI-driven tutoring or have an agent that help you to break down complex subjects into easy digest pieces. Okay. So basically, an AI agent can take repetitive or complex tasks off your plate so you can focus on what truly matters. Okay. And growing your business, spending time with your family, or in just enjoying life. Tools to use. Okay. Serious time now. So now let's talk about how to build, configure these AI agents. So you don't have to be a master coder. There are fantastic no code, and low code platform available. So let's see them one by one. So you have what they call NA8, Relevance AI, Make, Flows-Y AI. So let's see about. So NA8 is an open source powerhouse for building flexible multi-step AI workflow. Okay. So now let's talk about Relevance AI. Relevance AI is a platform that allows anyone to build AI workflows without coding. It provides tools to create AI agents that can automate tasks and workflow. Make.com is a user-friendly general automation platform with extensive app integration and growing AI add-on suitable for no-code teams. Flow-Wise AI is tailored for LLM-driven chatbots. So if you are building a chatbot, Flow-Wise actually good for it. So it's simplified conversation, orchestration, and multi-turn dialogue, though more limited for broader automations needs. Let's actually see a kind of comparison, a table comparison between all these platforms that can actually help you to build your own AI agent for personal use or for your business. So on the side of NA8 is an open source platform. Relevance AI is really user friendly, and I've used Relevance AI and actually really user friendly. And yeah, Make.com is actually easy to. So it's also actually easy to use using the drag and drop, and it's the same thing with Flowers. So all of these tools are actually easy to use, but one of the disadvantages with NA8 is that it's complex for beginners. Okay, it requires some setups, and for Relevance AI is that it is having few app integration than others. But Make.com solve this problem is that it have more app integration, but on the side of Flowwise is that it may lack advanced feature for tech-savvy users. Okay, so if you are just you want to build something just simple like a chatbot, AI agent chatbot, something like that, you can use Flowwise. But if you want to go technically deep on building AI agent, you can on no code or maybe on code, you can use NA8. So, but Relevance AI, Make.com, and Flowwise are actually easy to start up with, and NA8 is mostly for if you want to build something more robust or maybe more technical, so you can use NA8. So about the pricing is that NA8 is self-hosted, so you can host NA8 on your own server, so you need to be more technical eventually. So for Relevance AI, it's you have a monthly fee that you have to pay, and it's not actually open source. And Make.com allow you can start free. It give you some limit on the various workflow that you can create, various automation that you can create. And it's the same thing with Flowwise. You can start free. Flowwise is actually open source, Okay, let's talk about security. So it's something that if you are building AI agent for people, for clients or for companies, they might actually ask you about the data and privacy, data security and privacy. Security and data privacy. Okay, so they might be have some little concern about how their information are going to be handled. Okay, you know, most of those companies, they may have sensitive information, and they might not want this information to fall into wrong hands. So like you need to have a security assessment of all of these tools. So don't just take what I'm saying here as granted. Do your deep research on security and privacy and data privacy. So make.com offer you a control on your data. So if you are doing self-hosting, so you have control over your data. But it's not the same thing with Relevance AI. Relevance AI is hosting your data, but it's actually more focused on securing those data and meet compliance standards. Okay, so it's the same thing with make.com, and it's the same thing with Flowise. So most of these platforms actually give you for N8 and Flowise, since it's actually open source, they give you this possibility to host your AI agent on your own server and take care of your data on your own. NAL is best suited for what? For business that for businesses wanting tailored automation solutions. Okay, so you want something that is custom made and really adapted to your own company. You can use NAL. So Relevance AI is for if you just want to have data insights, so people are going to enjoy your AI agent to have maybe some information about your company. You can use just Relevance AI. Okay, Make.com is for mostly about automation. Make.com is really good with automation. So whatever you're going to tap online, automation tools, Make.com and Zapier is going to be appearing among those tools. And Flowise is actually good also for chatbots. So whatever you want to build a chatbot for a website, for e-commerce platform, I really recommend you maybe to use Flowise. But do your own digging information, okay? According to what you actually want to do. Each of these tools provide a drag and drop interface, so you can piece together an AI pipeline. So you don't need to code something, you just bring together pieces like just boxes that you actually see on my presentation there. So these are those this is the same thing that you're going to do, bringing these boxes together, and you're going to have your AI agent good to go. So if you're curious, definitely do an online search and find even more platforms. So new option pop up almost every day. So there you have it, a simple overview of what AI agents are, what they are not, and how they can empower your day-to-day or business operation. And you are feeling intrigued, remember that starting small is totally okay. So just start small, and even building something like a basic chatbot or scheduling assistant can save your time and spark bigger idea. Don't just start with big ideas. Start with something small and learn about the tools and so. So as I said in the beginning, I'm learning alongside you, and I keep sharing my journey. So definitely subscribe if you like more content on AI automation or no-code solution. So I'll keep producing content about one of these tools. I'm going to build more content about all these tools, NAN, Relevance AI, and probably Make.com. If you have a question, please drop them in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer your question. And thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you in the next video.